Hey guys, it's Stephanie with Simarchy, and today we're going to be building a family home for one of your families. So if you'd like to be featured in the next episode, upload a family to the gallery with hashtag SimarchyFamily in the description, and I will choose one to build a house for. So I'm going to take a quick look at these and decide which is going to be our first family. Don't forget to include in the description exactly what type of home they're looking for to help me build them their dream home. So the family we chose for today is the McCarthy family, and this was submitted by Eleni Verdi. Now Eleni says the McCarthys are a crazy bunch. Annika and Alan try to raise their children while they're both working full-time. Annika is in the culinary career and Alan in business. Their teenage daughter Carly just wants to make friends and spend as much time as possible away from her chaotic family, while her little brother Roy is busy being a child genius. The twins, Betty and Matthew, are just happy to scream and play, and they need a nice spacious home, preferably with a big backyard. I think we can do that, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the twins will probably be able to share a room, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and make this a 4-bedroom. If I have room, I could possibly make it a 5-bedroom, so we could squeeze in either a room for when the twins get older or some sort of family room. And the person who submitted this, Eleni, didn't specify if the family wanted a traditional or a modern home, so I'm gonna go with my specialty, which is a traditional home, what I love to build. And I'm not really thinking of the house shape too much. I'm just sort of building something that helps me kind of just get started, and then it can, you know, it can take shape as we go on. We can add or remove things later. I never want it to look like a total square box or anything like that, or be super symmetric, even though I do like symmetry on the inside. Sometimes if the outside is super symmetric, it can get a little weird. So I think possibly something like this. Maybe this will be more of a pop out instead of a pop in. And if you hear noises in the background, that's my crazy cat Lexi kind of getting into everything on the couch. I have lots of packages and stuff, so she might be a little loud throughout this. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just place some doors and windows here. I have a hard time kind of picking out the outside of the homes in terms of the wallpaper and the siding, because I don't know, I just feel like everything starts to kind of look the same after a while, and there's not a whole ton of color options if you're using siding. So hopefully we'll find something that works here. And oh my gosh, hold on. First of all, I hit F5 to do quarter tile placement, but I cannot believe that we can finally move the doors and windows wherever we want. That makes building a dream. Actually, I should probably swap these. I should put the bigger window there. Oh my gosh, and the smaller window there. Oh my gosh, I love not having to care what wall width is anymore. Okay, cute, cute, cute. So this can definitely be a 2-story home, especially with all the bedrooms that we're gonna need, but I don't like making the top huge sometimes. I like keeping it semi-small. So what I'll usually do is kind of feel out a size of a room. Like that could be a good sized room, perhaps. That could be another decent sized room. This could be a nice little room. We said we needed 4, but I think we can get away with 5. Perhaps this could be maybe like a master bedroom. And wow, actually we can fit quite a bit on this house. Maybe I'm definitely gonna have to take into consideration where a bathroom would go. Maybe something like this, and then close this off for a bathroom. So we'll go ahead and close this off here. And the reason I left these little bump outs here and there is so that we can do some roofing and it doesn't look so boring. So for example, on the front right here is a great spot to put one of these octagonal roofs, I believe they are. And then on the side, we could probably do one of these angled roofs here. So that looks pretty cute there. And then on this side, we can either make a balcony, but I think I'm just gonna stick with giving the roof a decent shape so it's not so boring. And then we'll do the same thing in the back over here. Just put a little triangular roof. And okay, so we can actually get rid of the overhang by holding shift. It just gets rid of it on one side, so we don't have to get rid of the front overhang, and that should be pretty good there. If we sort of make one, I don't know, we don't want to go too big. You need to kind of do the roof in parts and pieces, otherwise it can look really odd. That might be a good idea. The front's a little bit flat for me, but I think we could figure something out. And then on the side here, We can put a roof, a little pop out. Now again, this front is really plain. A couple options we could do is possibly just add a balcony instead of that roof there. So we could take either a half wall or a fence. I'm gonna go with a half wall here and just kind of frame it off like so. That brings a little bit more extra interest. Okay, so we have the basic shape of the house down. I went with some different windows on top so that you can differentiate a little bit from the bottom. I'm not sure if these should match though. I mean, they definitely can. Yeah, you know what? I think matching is a little bit better. So now we're gonna move on to the landscaping, and I think the yard might be a little small for this house, but we're gonna go ahead and work with it because I did the best I could to give them as big of a backyard on this property as I could. So we could just go really light with the landscaping, just put a little tree over there, and then maybe a taller one on this side. There's a couple basic trees that I really like using, and the birch tree is one of those. That is tall, it's thin, it fits perfectly there, and we could probably even do a couple of bushes around it. Okay, so we got a little bit of landscaping done on the outside. I added some flower boxes and some lighting, a little path. I kept the front yard very simple. So we're gonna actually start off with the parents now. We're gonna do the bedrooms first, we'll do the downstairs next. I just went ahead and did the bathrooms. I made them all look pretty much exactly the same just to get those out of the way. So Annika is in the culinary career. We'll make sure to give her a nice big kitchen, and Alan is in the business career. We do have the study downstairs, but the room is kind of big enough that we could probably also give him a little study up here so he could get away if he needs to. We'll definitely give them a nice big comfy double bed, and I think I'm gonna stick with some light blues and maybe a little bit of light green in their room. So I'm gonna sort by color, which usually helps me out when I have a color scheme ready to go. So we'll just type in blue here and see what we get, and that way we can pick our secondary color based on what bed we pick. We could do, ooh, what about blue and orange? That might be a fun color combo. We could add a pop of orange in here, or we could go very neutral with the blue and the beige. I'm not sure which matches better. Or the cat and dog. Oh my gosh, I just love everything from the cat and dog pack. I don't know, I think I'm gonna go with that one. I'm actually gonna give them mismatched lamp. So on one side we could put the little candle set. It's got a little bit of like a reddish pink in there. Let's just go with the tall blue lamp. Sometimes mismatching the lamps can look kind of cool, and sometimes I layer rugs underneath the beds just to bring a little bit more color. I know some people think it's super weird to put a rug over carpet, but I mean, it's The Sims, it's just a game, and I think it definitely adds a little bit of dimension to the room. So maybe, ooh, that's nice, because look, it pulls a little bit of the gray and a little bit of the beige from the pillow. I actually really like that. I don't like the yellow hue that the light is casting here though, so we're gonna go into, let's see, auto light, no, what is it, color, set color and intensity from live mode. We're gonna go to this one and turn it just back to a neutral grayish white color, and we could probably put a nice little set of pictures or one wide picture above the bed. Actually, does that cast a shadow? That might be really nice depending on what colors it comes in. Ooh, that pulls some blue and some green that I was hoping to get in here. Is that too much red? That might be too much red. I think I'm actually gonna go with this one because it's got a really pretty blue and green and the light pink petals. I wonder if one of these matches a little better. Maybe that, because it has more of the blush pink in there and it's not as harsh as the red. I'm actually gonna go with this one from, what is this pack? Seasons. Is this Seasons? I would have guessed that came with University. I don't know, it brings a little bit of the beige and then it ties in some of the blue and the gray. It's a little bit monotone for the room, but I think it'll be fine. And we could put something on top to bring a little bit more color. We could definitely do more, add some more in here, but I think we're gonna keep it nice and simple and move on to one of the other bedrooms. Let's go ahead and move on to the guest room, because that one's probably not gonna show a whole lot of personality. It's just gonna be something for them to use, like I said, maybe when the toddlers get older, or maybe if they have the grandparents come stay over, something like that. So this really works well for the guest bedroom. I definitely brought in some darker colors in here too to tone it down a bit. I added the suitcases to look like someone's traveling, and then we added some fresh flowers and fruits for our wonderful guests. I think I'm feeling inspired to do the teen. Now the teen's name is Carly, and to refresh her memory, she hates being at home. She doesn't like being with her family, so we'll maybe give her a little bit of a messy room to kind of look like maybe she just comes in here, throws some stuff around, grabs what she needs, and goes on her way. We'll try to get some colors that go with kind of this light purple. Ooh, actually, I kind of like that. Kind of like this blush pink. Ooh, why have I never done this before? That'll look really pretty behind there. Where's the longer one? Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so stinking cute. Let's get some side tables for her. I wonder if we should do completely mismatched. You know what, why not? Let's put the graffiti version on this side, and we can add a couple of books, maybe give her a diary and a side lamp. Whoa, this one's super colorful, but that might kinda do the trick. Huh. It's not a perfect match, but it's okay. We could put a little crooked too, like that. Nice. And then we can give her a dresser in front of the window. I kind of want to go with that one. You know, it's fine to have completely mismatched furniture. That's okay. And then if we actually go into the kids section, even though she's a teen, we could probably find I mean, I still have plushies and I'm an adult, so we could probably find a couple of plushies to throw around here. This, oh yes. Actually, this has a backpack in it already, so we'll probably get rid of that. And then we could give her a long mirror to go over here. That'll just bring, oh, we can use the Parenthood one too. That'll just bring like a tiny bit of messiness into here. I don't think this should affect the door with its placing. What color? Maybe pink. I love the fairies. We'll put the fairies here. And oh, since we know she likes to hang out with her friends a lot, there's actually, I think, is it, what pack is it? It might also be Parenthood. It's actually under lighting. It's kids room. And then that way we have pictures of all of her friends on her wall. Ooh, what happened to my light? Whoa, that was weird. Did you see that? What? Why does it do that? Okay, we'll do the purple light. That scared me. Next, we'll move on to Rory, the kid genius. So we can actually give him the science kit. I'll start off with that, and then we can figure out his bed later, or we can give him a toy box too. I definitely think the science kit would be good for him. So let's find that. It's probably under activities and skills or kids activities. Yes. Yes. Oh my God, that's perfect for him. Where would his bed go? Maybe we'll put his bed over here to the side so it's just kind of out of the way. And to make everything match, I think we'll look for something that has blue, purple, and green. And I think I actually know the perfect bed that will work. Maybe that one? Is that the one I'm thinking of? This one. This is what I'm thinking of. Oh, perfect. I'm going to go into debug. Here it is. Good old Parenthood. And then we could just stuff some other toys around here too, so it doesn't look too empty with the little blocks on the side. I think we should give him a bubbleless. Perfect. Now the other rooms feel kind of empty, but I think it's good. And now for our toddlers. Now the toddlers' names are Betty and Matthew. Let me check that memory. Betty and Matthew. And all we know about Betty and Matthew is that they like to play, they like to scream, and they like to run around. So we'll give them a nice big room. Oh my gosh, we have the new toddler bed with Eco Lifestyle. That is the cutest bed on the planet. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. I wasn't really crazy about this table from Eco Lifestyle, but now that I think about it, it's actually perfect for a little kid's room. Look at that. And it matches the bed. Okay, it matches the bed. We'll give them stuffed animals. Maybe we'll give one a cat and one a dog. Should we clutter it? You know what? Why not? Let's clutter it with some more toys. We'll just put a bunch of random toys here. It sucks though, because the Sims just come and grab everything and put them in the toy box, but at least we will remember. We could remember what it looked like before. Maybe above the toilet. I don't know if this is mean or not, but we could put like a little ghost over the toilet. Well, he's a friendly ghost. He encourages them to learn how to potty. Ooh, green, perfect. He encourages them to learn how to potty, and I think it's all good. Cute! Okay, so the whole upstairs is done. All we have to do is the downstairs now, and I'm gonna start with the playroom since we're already like under the kids and stuff. We can give them a separate office from Dad because Dad is a businessman. He probably works from home sometimes, so we could just make this like a cute little kids room and study. Okay, so we got the kids room done. I just went ahead and gave them a bunch of toys and clutter, activity space to do homework, space to read. Hopefully that should be good. This wall feels a little empty here. Maybe we can add something here. There we go. Nice little, oh, that's so cute. Nice little book poster. So the play area is done, and I wasn't, you know what? I should have made this a closet now that I'm looking at it for the kids, but I think maybe we could just make it a storage closet attached to the dining room. There we go. That way it just looks like a little closet, something kind of realistic that you would see in a home. I probably should have put more closets around the house. If we have room, I'll definitely add more. I'm just gonna grab the same door that we've been using, just a little base game door here. And once again, now we can put them anywhere we want, so I can center a 1-tile door on a 2-tile wall. My life is complete. All right, let's get our dining room going over here. I'm just gonna make it pretty and simple. Not too much clutter in here. We'll say that they don't actually use it that often. They probably eat mostly in the living room and in their own rooms, but they'll have like a formal dining room if they ever need it. Ooh, that pulls in the wall color. We could put chairs on all ends of it so that we can fit 6, I believe. And if I actually use the flea market chairs, this is gonna look like it's something they just kind of put together, maybe painted themselves. Ah, perfect. It looks like the kids made them. And then we'll get a rug, hopefully a more neutral rug. Probably just white, because I mean, when you take off the grid, that looks good. It's not too overpowering. And I don't know, maybe just one piece of wall art. I think if it's on both sides, it might be kind of weird looking. Maybe we could just do a big, pretty statement mirror. Something like that. Is there a better color? Perfect. Oh, and we could put 2 little lights around it just to give a little bit more decor to the room. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna call that a wrap on the dining room. I actually think it's cute. It's way cuter than I envisioned in my head. Next, let's work on the study, and I think the office is good. Perfect. All right, so we still have the kitchen and the living room. I think I'm gonna do the kitchen next. See if this challenging color palette is something that I could work with, or if I'm gonna end up rage quitting and changing it completely. The parenthood counters kind of go with everything. Let's see if there is one. Oh, whoa, is that? They're not even from the same pack. Look, that's the same brown and that's the same beige. Okay, all right, did we get lucky? I swear, the parenthood counters, I know we need more counters, but at least the parenthood counters save the day every single time. So for example, we could just chop these 2 in the middle and pick the shorter one. And we can actually do a sink or a stove on this side. Maybe the sink, because we can use 1/2 for the sink and the other half for a dishwasher, which I never, ever, ever use. Where is the dishwasher? I know gray's a little bit weird for a butcher block, but I think that will work. What I can do to make it look more like a butcher block instead of a dining table is there's like those hanging pots and pans that just kind of come down from the ceiling, and like this, that's a good start. I hope that comes in more of a copper color. It's got like a little chicken on top. Ooh. Yes. Ooh, perfect. And then there's some really cool stuff in Debug that look nice. We could definitely do a bowl of fruit, or maybe the cupcake dessert. But if you scroll through Debug, if you're really patient, which I'm not always patient, maybe we could just type the word. Let's see if bread pulls anything up. Oh, we got so lucky. Oh, perfect. It looks like they baked fresh bread and fresh dessert. Now the couches, I'm never happy with the couches. I don't feel like anything looks cozy and lived in, except for this, but some people hate this one. I don't know why. Perfect. I feel like the walls are a little empty over here. Maybe we could, I was trying to think of like music we could put in here. Maybe we could just put the speakers. I don't know if there's anything wrong with putting like double speakers on the wall. I can't imagine there would be. I think it would still sound the same. It's kind of weird to have speakers like this on a home though, like a home, but you know, why not? Maybe we'll pretend they have like a surround sound. You know, normally I do screenshots, but I think we're gonna do a little tour and see how the family likes their new home. All right, it is tour time as Miss Bella Goth enters our beautiful home. I think he came out really cute. If you guys have been here for a while, you're gonna know the silly little song I'm about to sing. And if not, you know what? You're about to learn it. Join in with me. The words are really easy. Going through the front door, going through the front door, going through the front door of our beautiful house. Hey, rude. Shut the door in my face. All right. So, whoa, I love the housewarming party. Looks like we did good. Oh man, I'm going to upload this to the gallery and it's going to be, there's going to be fruitcake everywhere. I'm sorry, not sorry. Looks like everyone's enjoying themselves in the nice big living room. So through this hallway, of course, we have our wonderful study. I think it came out really cute. Lots of clutter on the desk, made it look very lived in. The boards on the wall definitely help with that. And then behind the study is our kitchen. I think the color palette came out pretty nice. It's a lot different than what I would normally do, but I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with it. There is our freshly baked bread and our goodies out in the backyard. I didn't get a chance to put a pool, or room for a pool, I should say, but we do have our jungle gym, our swing set, a nice little eating area, and of course the barbecue grill if they want to come out and cook some dinner out here. They have, or lunch, they have lots of options, or breakfast. Can you cook breakfast on a barbecue grill? I don't know, maybe, why not? I love that the living room is the life of the party though. There is room for everyone. They all seem to be enjoying it. Like I said, they would probably never use the formal eclectic dining room, which is fine. It's just here if they ever need it. But we have our kids room. I was hoping some of the kids would be in here playing so you could check it out, but they definitely have lots of toys here, lots of options, lots of fun colors. And now we're gonna make our way upstairs. So as soon as we come up the stairs, we'll take a little trip into Carly's room, and of course she has all the clutter. She's the one who doesn't want to stay home. Her family drives her crazy. She would much rather go out and spend time with all of her friends, so she just kind of grabs what she needs and heads straight out the door. Across the hallway, a lot different than Carly's room, is the master bedroom. Very peaceful and tranquil, a nice little escape from mom and dad to get away from the chaos of the kids when they can. Through this door we do have our guest room. This is where anyone can come stay, the grandparents, aunts and uncles, any sort of family that they have. And of course there is room to give the toddlers separate room when they get older. That way little Maddie and Betty don't have to share a bedroom if they don't want to. And here is the cute toddler room. Again, I love these beds from Eco Lifestyle so much. They are absolutely perfect for our little babes. They have their toys in here, their little potty area, and directly across the hall is their brother Rory's room, our little boy genius. Oh no, Bubbleless is hungry. I'm gonna make sure to feed Bubbleless, stock the fish tank, and get this uploaded on the gallery for you. Hashtag Simarchy if you want to download it. And don't forget, if you want me to build a house for your family next, upload them to the gallery with hashtag Simarchy family in the description. Let me know a little bit about the family, what you want the house to look like, what careers they're in, what type of hobbies they have, and I will choose someone for the next video. Thank you again, Eleni, for submitting the wonderful family, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.